You know, Sarah, I don't know if that clothes is exactly temperature appropriate. Hey everybody, welcome back to more Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel 2. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we explored a little bit around Legram, more importantly, finishing off the first of our side quests, A Badass in Danger. And this time, well, we'll be exploring around Ymir, which doesn't really have anything for us, it's just kind of flavor stuff, and the B1 course. At this point, the snowboarding mini actually is a little bit difficult, and it is really easy to miss stuff. It's fairly easy to fail at this. At this point, we'll just, keep going along. Of course, now that I say this, I'm going to get it first try, because anytime I say something is easy, I'll fail it, and anytime I say something's difficult, I'll succeed. That's just how being a Let's Player works, you know? At this point, we do only have the leeway to miss one flag, so we are already getting to a little bit of precision required. And that probably screwed me up to... we're good. You ever think in your course make like one mistake on each run?
I did it!
But that's fine. You're an experienced boy instead of struggle on that course. That was really something. Well, here's the prize. Go ahead and take it. I'm sure to keep the course well maintained. If you like boring again, just come on by. Certainly will. See you then. Get a silver bell quartz, which, if we check that out, that's actually pretty good on Emma. Has the delay, plus a lot of art strength. I'm definitely going to be putting that on Emma. Even if I'm not the biggest fan of Mirage arts in general, it still is a nice thing to have. So Elise with his majesty somewhere. Phew, doesn't mean she's probably unharmed. What a relief. I'm sure you'll be able to bring her home in no time if that's the case, especially if you're with Princess Alphen. Good luck. We'll all be rooting for you. Why, no problem.
I've heard some truly terrible stories about what's happening out there, and what terrifying still is that there still may be more tragedies occurring that we are unaware of. Even before this trouble began, people in this country were losing their homes as a result of Chancellor Osborne's policies. As a resident of a rural village, I know all too well how it feels to be regarded as unimportant by the city folk. Perhaps in a sense this war has been going on for far longer than most say it has.
That does seem to be the general sentiment right here. Again, even though it's not necessary at all to talk to these people, to, get the world building going. That lion's airship was real hard to see flying overhead. The courage definitely gives it a run for its mirror, though. It's amazing you get to fly around in that thing. I can only believe my ears when I heard it. Viscount Arce gave it to you, right? All this complicated war stuff goes off my head, but I know whatever you do, it's to protect everyone, so you got my support. There you are. You got no idea how worried we all were when we just ran off like that. Seems like the Crow Kid really is on the Alliance side now, though. See why I'd frustrate you. I gotta bring myself to leave it either.
Father came for that noble. I figured one would come eventually. She should feel bad for making me come all this way.
Lady Annabelle, will you not please consider returning to the mansion? Can I possibly imagine just how worried I've been about you?
I can't. I have a promise to keep.
A promise, you say?
Yes, and besides, this village is far safer than the rest of the country. Why, since the war began, there have only been 2 violent incidents here.
Only 2?! Lady Annabelle, you must leave her at once!
Can't just leave. But either way, convincing Karen to leave me be comes first. Wow, we're actually kind of low on angular points. Huh. Actually, I should check. No one gets check out. So yeah, Annabelle has someone trying to retrieve her. She probably deserved, yeah. What she was doing, the first thing she did was glare at me like she was picking a fight. Doesn't seem all that bad, right? I like the part of the tough guy act, but they're good kids, really. I have a bad feeling about this.
It's so freaking cold here. Yeah, we were you just a bit closer to warm up some Penny, pretty please.
You numbskull, what the sucker you in? Want the guy who sent this to come up and laugh at you, huh? Footbath. Not that intense. Man, that was everyone. Bateau is the best boy. It is for Bateau that we all survive. We've let all the villagers know what you're planning, Reed. And naturally, you have everyone's full support, so you needn't worry. Take care of yourself and remember, you're always welcome to come home and visit whenever you want.
Viscount informed me of your intentions. Fighting on the way through this war, are you?
We are both the students of Thor's and the citizens of the Empire. I feel we have a duty to do whatever we can.
Now that's my boy. Go forth and follow the path you believe to be righteous. We'll be patiently awaiting your return.
Everyone in Ymir is really cool, and it's not just because it's very cold weather. No, I'm sure that helps out the cool factor. That, of course, being what we in the business call a joke.
Not a good one, but it is an attempt at one.
I'm so glad you're alright, Reed. I mean, I'd heard you were, but now I can truly relax after seeing you for myself. I thought you were just being reckless when you flew off in that airship, but
I should have known you had a plan all along.
You've grown really strong over the years. I don't have any reason to worry about you anymore. I'm sure you have plenty to do, so I should probably stop keeping you. The gods light your path. The path you have chosen to walk is a difficult one indeed. History has proven that much. Joining hands with both sides in a war and working toward a future, we can all live in harmony. It's no easy feat. It is, however, a noble goal to work towards. And one I can only hope you'll be able to succeed in. Go forth and follow the path you believe in. Do not falter, I'm certain you will succeed. Again, everyone's so nice and chill. And then there's Pattery and whatever the kid's name is. They're annoying. Cargo?
Master Reed, I was most relieved to hear you were safe and well. You seem to have a penchant for overexerting yourself, much like Lord Teo in his younger days. Even if you aren't related by blood, you clearly are his son.
Rub it in. I feel like I'm being watched. It's kind of unsettling. It never happens at me. Like, every time I think about it. There's some mountain spirits and old legends. Huh. I wonder if we'll ever get back to that.
Duke Cayenne must be remarkably skilled as a commander to be able to lead fascists of that caliber. The more I read about it, the more I think about it, the more I worry about His Highness's well-being. I hope Sir Duke doesn't intend to use him as a pawn in some nefarious scheme. Princess Elfine must have a possibility on her mind as well. Please, do all you can to support her.
Will do, boss. Will do.
Should just be a well-born lady.
I keep hearing this strange dripping sound in the middle of the night. So I was coming from outside with the outdoor Mathis too. Every time I go to check, there's nothing there. I can't work out where the sound could be coming from. You don't think it'd be caused by the grudge of one of our deceased, do you?
That was certainly a jump.
But let's return to the Greatest because we still have yet to meet up with two people we recruited last time? 2 parts ago? I don't know. One of the two. First is Vivi. Hey, Irene. I maybe decided to hop out on the bridge I see. Yep, found you to be an observer, and they thought I was the right fit. All the jobs on the ship, I'm sure this is the one that'll help me find out about Lynn's whereabouts first. You're probably logic there. But who would have thought our lessons at the academy would actually come in handy someday? Better not pounding on my chest while you're standing over me like this, though, as tempting as I'm sure it is. One dream of it. Let's see her in high spirits again. It's been a while. Even if Vivi is kind of a dick, let's be honest. It is better to see her be happy than, you know, and her normal self than, well, you know, depresso espresso. Besides, we're this weapons shop. I really know about handling different weapons over at the training hall, so it seems like a perfect fit for me. Now to know everyone at home's alright, give it my all too. I don't actually think it does any changes in terms of what he offers, but it is still stuff. Eventually, I will have to get more money to upgrade all the weapons. That's something because we are upgraded right now. Not fully upgraded at least. Might as well use our weapons upgrades that we got last time.
Where do you want to go?
Actually, okay. Well, first things first, actually, we want to show off these report quests.
Right. We're supposed to be able to report our completed tasks in bulk using this. Good thing we learned how to use an orbital computer in class. What was that?
Oh, looks like you picked the perfect time to report. Go ahead and press the answer button below the screen.
Oh, sure.
Green baby, talk to me. It's all right. You can admit you just wanted to hear my voice.
Prince Olivert? How are you? I thought you went to Western Erebonia.
Oh, I did. I can't tell you exactly where I am now, but I've been on quite the journey since we parted. I'm transmitting this audio-visual signal from my current location.
Really? Wow. I had no idea that it was possible to do that from so far away.
Well, the standard system needs to be modified a bit for it to work. Anyway, let's get right down to checking that report of yours. Interesting.
So yeah, every time that we... Okay, so even the people who are... That was one thing I couldn't quite remember. Even for having the stuff... for people who are required...
Marvelous! You've ranked up. This is just a little something from me.
Gladiator belts.
Well, that's very impressive. Anyway, keep sending in these reports whenever you're able. As long as you've got something to fill me in on, you can call whenever you like.
Of course. Sorry for troubling you with this when you're clearly busy with matters over in the West, though.
Well, I did give you that responsibility in the first place, and there's no length I wouldn't go to for my beloved students. Still, even though that workaround lets me talk to you basically any time, I can't keep the connection up for too long.
Your Highness.
Olivier, we need to get moving! We're heading to Parm for now!
Be right there, my love. Well, at any rate, it seems I must bid you adieu for now. Duty calls. May Adios be with you. And good luck out there.
Oh.
Things must be pretty difficult over there right now. Still, if he's going out of his way just to talk to you, it means he wants to, so don't feel guilty. You're the best way he can get the inside scoop on what's happening here too, so everyone wins.
True enough. That's a good way of looking at it. We'll need to make sure we never let him down.
So yeah, it's just saying you can do the reports at any point in time.
Where do you want to go?
Pretty handy. So we'll head back
Leave it
to the
to
ramp.
me!
Again, there's nothing for us out in the ramp. Since we did Badass in Danger, as well as recruiting Casper and Vivi, but I just want to finish up talking to people. Which I believe we... Did we do the house? I know we did with Toast Store, but I don't know if we did the house. Good boy. Heard Lord Arcee entrust you with the courageous, did he? This is probably the Imperial family alliance will have to be careful the way on how they act toward it. They don't bring a powerful asset to your cause. Seems Lord Arcee thought so, so put it to good use. I'm so relieved to see Lord Arcee safe and well. Life may be more difficult here now than it was, but we'll get there. Lord Arcee is out there fighting for us. The mists have dissipated somewhat. Above all, where's my family? As long as I have them, I can get through anything life throws at me. I don't want to think about it. It's nice to see people being able to... I don't know what the kid's name was. It was the Gradient Blade Master, head of the Arcee school. I can't believe he's been fighting right under the bad guy's noses all this time. He's way too cool. I want to be big and strong like him someday. No, forget someday. I want to be like him right now. I love seeing this lifestyle. I really like who everyone says I saw him. He was super cool. Colonel and Julian both really look up to him. I can see why. Man, Lord Arcee's so darn cool. I'm just like him when I grow up. They can take it to the bank. Just watch me. I don't want to watch you. That seems weird. Hey there, Miles. You looking sharp. Hello, sir. I was truly blown away by how well you fought those enforcers near Berea Hut. Your skills as a bracer are as fantastic as ever, I see. Oh, give me that knowing smile like you were right there. Also, former bracer, thank you very much. So, you know all about what we've been up to since we left. But of course, you're traveling around on the Courageous gathering information at the moment, I believe. As a member of the guild, I'll be happy to do what I can to help, so don't you hesitate. Thanks. Well, seeing as he was kind enough to offer, anything you want to ask, Green? Yes. Have you heard anything interesting lately? Interesting. Well, how about this? As I'm sure you can imagine, the Noble Alliance have wrested control of all the country's major towns and cities. But lately, there have been a number of people who've started forming small resistance groups and opposing them. Resistance groups? You don't mean... Supposedly they've been standing to the army's tyranny and supporting those who are being oppressed. And while it's just my instincts talking, I can't help but wonder whether they might be people you know. If they could be. You wouldn't happen to know where any of these people were, would you? Well, considering they've gone this long without being caught, I'd say they're moving from place to place. Your best chance of running into them might be to explore relatively quiet highways. Makes sense? Thank you, Mathis. Let's file that nugget away in the back of our minds. And so we shall. So yeah, small resistance groups forming. Always a good thing to see people fighting up against the tyranny. Have you heard? Have you heard? Lola sent King back to the ground. He didn't stay for long, sadly. But being able to see him again in person and hearing he's doing well is more than I ever could have hoped for. Hope that he knows he's nothing to worry about. We'll all throw our weight behind protecting the ground in his absence. Kind of flop between like 4 different voices there. This is a terrible war, but history tells us that the War of the Lions was even worse. There was no justice in that war. Even the knights who had sworn to protect the country began to plunder it. It might have gotten even worse if Prince Dragos had stepped in and turned things around. The more I think about it, the more Prince Oliver has in common with Prince Dragos. I wonder if he will be able to follow in his ancestors' footsteps and bring this war to an end. Perhaps, although, again, we did talk about that possible connection earlier on while we were aboard the Pentagral.
Let's ride.
But it seems like Oliver doesn't want that. Anyways, I'm just doing this to show off the bike. Yeah, you can just bring it out at any point in time. I believe it says that you can bring it out on the highways, but even in Nord you can bring out the bike, so no worries there. Yeah, we can just drive around, ride on our bike. If you missed anything from any of these areas, you can do that, except for, well, if you didn't grab the Aqua Shrine, or, yeah. Actually, it's Aqua and Ari, I believe. Can you get all 3? You can definitely get all 3 shrines so far. So yeah, if you missed any of them, you can take care of those now. I very much appreciate having the ability to go back and do things. It is something that I had a big problem with in Cold Steel 1, and luckily it is at least slightly remedied here in Cold Steel 2, even if only temporarily. With that...
Where do you want to go?
I think I'm going to end things off for this time. Yeah, I'm gonna end things off for this time. So, next time, we will be exploring around the Proving Grounds? Yeah, I think that sounds good. We'll explore around the Proving Grounds. But, until then, see you guys later.